What's up guys, Zach with STEERCLEAR Skateboarding here. We have a bit of a different video here today. So I went to SLS Supercrown in Jacksonville back in November of 2021, and I want to share my experience with you guys of what it is to be a spectator for an event like this. And for those of you who don't know what SLS is, and this is the first time you're hearing about SLS, SLS stands for Street League Skateboarding. And this is a really big competition that takes the best street skateboarders from across the world and puts them against each other. It's a touring competition where they have events throughout the year. Now they're going into Brazil. Just because of COVID, they haven't been going internationally, but they're starting to again. And stick around to the end of this video where I'm going to take some time to talk about the state of competitive skateboarding, like what that means for skateboarding today, what it means to me, and you know, with SLS and the Olympics, finally skateboarding has made it to the Olympics, what that means for skateboarding as a whole. So stick around, hope you guys enjoy this video. Hey, what's going on guys? Zach from STEERCLEAR Skateboarding here. I am going to SLS Supercrown in Jacksonville. I'm super excited. This is the first skateboarding competition I'm going to look at, to watch in person. I've watched SLS for years online, all their streams, and this is the first time I've got the opportunity to go watch one. A lot of my favorite skateboarders are going to be here, and I hear the crowd roaring, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll take some clips.
Jacksonville, let's get behind her. All but securing her spot within that top four to get 2 more attempts. So and
then she like looks back at it like, yeah, that's it.
alright, this is the last chance she will get. She wants to secure a win. What is it going to be? Last and final attempt.
That's it.
There we go, Jacksonville. What is it going to be, Jacksonville, Florida? Momiji is in 3rd place, guaranteed a 3rd place spot.
From board.
Going for it. Looks like she's all right. Put your hands together for the win. Attempt. Race the layout. That's going to do it for 2nd place. Let's hear it one more time. And ladies and gentlemen, the Supercrown World Championship. Qualifier today, coming through with a win here and a Supercrown World Championship title. Jacksonville, Florida, make some
Thank you, Jacksonville.
Want to say anything to all the fans out there in Brazil watching at home?
Isso aqui é pra nós. Tamo junto, Brasa. Obrigado.
3rd place, Luigi Nishida. In 2nd place, put your hands together for Ray Salea. And your 2021 Street League Skateboarding Supercrown World Champion, Pamela Rosa. Dominic Walker will be helping out. Once again, big shout out to our friends. Yeah, this morning we had Jagger eating out pretty early as well, trying to get that run dialed in. And then of course there's the four skaters that were already qualified in. We had Gustavo Rivero, came out with a win earlier in the season.
Yeah, that win in Salt Lake City was really amazing. He's after that clutch super final moment.
Alex Midler's been in the mix the entire time. Podium finished, and he's just been in it, qualified in, had a lot of points going into this. So looking to see some good stuff out of Midler. But how about Felipe Gustavo as well? Has had an incredible year out here on court.
Felipe Gustavo has. Came out firing. That was an amazing final.
SLS Supercrown champion Kel. They are lined up. Jacksonville, are you ready to meet these finalists? And first up, coming out of Mesa, Arizona, 20-year-old regular footer, your Olympic bronze medalist. Let's hear it for Jagger.
Yeah! Coming out of Melbourne, Australia, 31-year-old Shane O'Neill.
From Brazil, a 28-year-old goofy footer, Olympic silver medalist and Supercrown world champion, Kelvin Hoffler.
Yeah! Coming out of Brazil, 22-year-old rookie Lucas Rabello.
From Portugal, 20-year-old goofy footer, put your hands together for Gustavo Ribeiro.
Hailing from Los Angeles, California, 23-year-old Alex Midler.
Let's go, Midler!
And coming out of Brazil, 30-year-old goofy footer, SLS veteran, let's hear it for Felipe Gustavo.
Coming out of Laguna Beach, California, 26-year-old SLS most world championships ever, Nyjah Houston.
There you have it, Jagger, Shane O'Neill, Kelvin Hoffler, Lucas Ravello, Gustavo Rivero, Alex Midler, Felipe Gustavo, and Nyjah Houston, all vying for a world championship title this afternoon. And Jagger is on course. First skater in.
Jagger kicking off with a big backflip, starts and then a nosedive. Jagger whipping around this course, tray flip. Fast skater. On block.
Let's go!
Kick flip, back flip. Jagger making his way back. What's he got here? Thrust.
15 seconds on the clock for Jagger.
So many tricks already.
Let's go.
Kick flip. Got those on. Back strokes through the kick. flip fakie.
What are the judges going to think of this one?
The execution you got here.
20 seconds left for Shane O'Neal.
Try flip. See the composure in this run. Switch back. So perfect.
Might get one more in. Other skaters skated so well in LCQ yesterday, keeping that momentum. He's also your Olympic silver medalist, and he's on course.
Here comes Kelvin. Big flip. Oh. Nice transition trick there. Backside. Nope. Nollie. Second piece. Pivot fakie. Gets himself back and switch. Cap.
Still plenty of time, 15 seconds left there to carry you riders.
Onside. Tail sliding up.
And he is going to run out. Next in, none other than Nigel.
Firing off, frontside spin.
Yes.
60 plus.
Looks like he's gonna let the clock run out. Let's hear it for Nigel. Look back at the replays.
That nollie execution.
Jagger's skating good right
Replay.
All right, Jacksonville. Here goes Kelvin.
Looks like he's aiming up that gap trail.
On the backside of the course, eyeing up something from us. What is it going to be?
Jagger coming in switch. Switch. Riddler coming in with lots of speed.
Put your hands together for Alex Midler. Go for it. Nigel had a 6.8 in the line section. I like your score. He was definitely in a little bit of a. Florida, put your hands together for Nigel.
Coming in switch.
Whoa! Comes Jaggery.
Let's go, Nigel!
He knows what it's like to skate with this kind of pressure, but it's on right now. Last trick for Nigel Houston of our Supercrown event. Come on, Florida, let's make some noise.
Let's go! Let's go, Nigel!
For Nigel, last chance, coming in switch. That's so close.
Let's cheer for Nigel.
Yeah!
All comes down to this.
One more time, put your hands together for Gustavo Rivera. Third place finish, and what that means, it is going to be a triple lap situation.
Yeah! Go, Jagger! Jagger!
Oh, there it is. It didn't even matter. Jagger is world champion. One more time for the men's podium.
So I'm just going to give a little bit of commentary on what you guys just watched. So this was my first time going to any skateboarding competition. I didn't know what to expect really, but I knew a lot of my favorite skateboarders were going to be here. I've watched SLS for a long time, and I finally got the chance to go to a competition that was in my area, and it was a pretty cool experience. So you walk in and it kind of feels like just any other outdoor kind of festival type of environment. There's a lot of shops around the outside of the stadium, a lot of food trucks, a lot of just little things. And what was really cool, I didn't even know this was a thing, they had a section of the street outside the event that they turned into a DIY skate park where they just put in some wooden ramps and some like flat bars and whatnot. And a lot of people were skating out there. It was actually really cool. I think I might have gotten a couple clips of it. I didn't bring my board though, so I didn't skate it. And it was also really busy and it didn't even look like that great of a park. It was just kind of there, so it's kind of fun. So the one thing that you don't really get to see when you're watching online is the warm up. So when you're here in person, they give them a lot of time to warm up. I think it's like 30 minutes. They can just skate their park and just warm up, try out their lines, try out their tricks. That was probably like close to my favorite part of the whole event, and that's one of the big reasons why I say like it's worth it to go to these events in person, because seeing them warm up and seeing them try their tricks and just like skate without, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of pressure when they're doing this. It was just really cool to see them kind of just in their element, not worrying about like their score or whatever. The energy that you felt in person is like, does not compare to just watching it online, especially if you're just sitting here alone like I do watching the live streams. I found a spot that was pretty decent, I think. It was like right at the center of the park, and you could see the big feature right at the center, the big thing that everyone was trying to skate to get the most points. And then it was just really cool to see how far they actually traveled doing their tricks, because you have to get a lot of speed to skate those big obstacles, and it was very impressive. It puts it into a different perspective. So with all that said, my overall impression of the event was pretty positive. If I had an event like this going on nearby me, I would go to it again. I think the tickets were about $50, but that's for 2 days, I think, or is it 3 days? It's for the qualifiers the day prior and then the finals the next day, which is a pretty good price to go for 2 days. I couldn't go the first day, and then I missed the first half of the second day. So it was still worth it to me though. So again, overall impression was pretty positive. However, what I will say that feels very different when you're in person, the commercialization of the event is just right there in your face. Online, there are ads, of course, but when you watch it online, you kind of just say, oh, this is just how it is, you know, I'm watching TV type of thing. But even in person, there's just ads everywhere, like banners all around the stadium. And then in the breaks on the big screen TV, they would play ads on that. Of course, they were like skateboarding related ads. So, I mean, it wasn't like super unrelated content, but it was just like, wow, I'm here to like enjoy the skateboarding and they're still throwing ads in my face. However, I mean, for an event this big, on this big of a stage, for the whole world to see basically, they kind of need to have these ads because that's how they pay and how they are able to sustain these events like this. So that was something I was kind of not expecting. I will say it did take away a little bit of the event for me, but still at its core, it's skateboarding and everyone was there to enjoy watching their favorite skateboarders throw down, and it was really cool. Anyways, now moving on to what competitive skateboarding is today and what it means to me. In my opinion, I think competitive skateboarding is moving in a really good direction. Again, I haven't been skateboarding my whole life. I've been skateboarding for about 5, maybe 6 years. So I'm relatively new to the skateboarding scene. However, being someone in this community, I would want more people to know about how awesome skateboarding is. I want more people to get into it, more people to get inspired by seeing all this cool stuff. And I think that's exactly what competitive skateboarding does. And so SLS is a pretty big stage, but now that skateboarding has moved to the Olympics, it is literally on the biggest world stage that it could possibly be on. And I think that's great for skateboarding exposure. It's great for getting skateboarding out to different people who may have never known how cool skateboarding is. Not just street skateboarding, but now also park skateboarding. I think it's really impressive to have these big competitions because it's literally the top 0.01% of skateboarders in the world competing to see who is the best. What's great about skateboarding is that some days you have a really good day, some days you have a really bad day. Literally, it's anyone's game in these competitions. Nyjah has won a lot, I will say that, but that's because he works so hard and he's so consistent. However, it's not always gonna be like that. So I think it's just really cool to see these top skateboarders just duke it out, to see who has the best style, has the best tricks, best execution, where everyone is held to the same standards. Not just from the United States, but from everywhere in the world, you can see them compete, especially now with COVID restrictions kind of lessening across different countries. You really get to compare to see across the entire world who is the best. And with that, I mean, I think we're in a really good spot, moving in a really good direction. And I'm really excited for the Olympics in 2024. And I'm really excited to see who is gonna make it there. All right, guys, I hope you liked that video. If you like this kind of content, go ahead, leave a little like, leave a little comment, maybe sprinkle on a little bit of subscribe. And go ahead and leave a comment below of what your opinion is of SLS Olympic skateboarding, what competitive skateboarding means to you, and what you think we'll see in the future for competitive skateboarding. And with that, more videos coming soon. Steer clear skateboarding. We out.